Hello everybody, HabsFan43 back again. Just going to go with Ben in these videos. This hockey season, I wanted to try doing something a little different than my usual videos. I'm not going to be doing so much video games anymore, although I'll still be kind of doing that with the group of guys, Mike and Josh and Nick. I'm going to be doing that on Sitspinker's channel. But I want to do something that's not by any means an original idea. I'm stealing this idea almost entirely from Steve Dangle, the guy who does Leafs fan react videos to the Maple Leafs hockey games. I am going to do the same thing with Montreal Canadiens games because, as my name would suggest, I am a Habs fan. So what the premise is I make a video of me talking, reacting to every single Habs game in the entire season, all 82 games, and hopefully 16 wins in the playoffs, but yeah, that's not gonna happen. What I wanted to do was I wanted to start this off by just kind of talking what all happened through the summer and kind of some of the hockey-related stuff I did through the summer. So we start with the big trade that everybody who's a Canadiens fan knows about and doesn't really want to talk about. The story of like my recollection of the Subban trade was all like week leading up to the draft, and everybody's like, "Oh, is Subban trade going to happen? We don't really know. Is it going to happen?" And then the trade didn't happen through the entire draft, so we're like, okay, it's not going to happen. And then a few days later, I'm actually coming out here. I'm coming out to Plattsburgh. I drive out here and picking up a jersey I'd gotten customized. Actually, I got Phil Kessel Pittsburgh Penguins jersey. Customization job is pretty horrible. Anyway, another story. And I don't hear any news. And then I kind of get back to my house, which is about an hour away. And then one of my friends from college texts me, he's a hockey fan, texts me, wow, the Habs really are stupid. And I'm like, oh god. At this point, there's only really one thing that could mean. Sure enough, I check and I see that P.K. Subban had been traded to the Nashville Predators for Shea Weber. Now, by any means, I don't think Shea Weber is a bad player, but he's signed until he's 41. Anyway, so yeah, I've got mixed feelings on that trade. I think the results for each team could be pretty even in the short term, but long term, the Predators are obviously going to win this trade by a country mile. But anyway, moving on, there wasn't really too much big Habs news through most of the summer. I really, really liked the signing of Alexander Radulov, and I'm really excited about him. And Andrew Shaw. It could be alright. I'm actually kind of excited to see what he could do on a third line with David Darnay, because I think Darnay's actually going to stay on third line, be a third line center, which is something he should have been doing for so many years now. But anyway, I'm excited to see possibilities there. Alexander Radulov, he could be fantastic, and I hope he is. And then Arturi Lehkonen is looking like he could be the second coming of Koivu, and Mikhail Sergachev is looking like he could be the second coming of Markov. He's a little young yet, but maybe. Throughout the summer, I did a few things. I went to the World Cup of Hockey pre-tournament game that was in Montreal. That was pretty fun. I got to sit in one of the boxes because my grandpa has been buying season tickets for long enough for his season ticket representative with the Canadiens to be like, hey, you can come have a night in the box for free. And so I went to that. That was fun.
Still playing hockey.
I bought this jersey there. So obviously I was rooting for Team Canada through that tournament. I'm an American citizen, but my dad is Canadian, so it kind of mixed loyalties there. But I was rooting for Canada in that whole tournament, and then of course there was the big USA-Canada game that ended up being really disappointing, and Mike had some feelings about that game.
Mike, how'd you feel about that
Well,
USA-Canada game?
3 posts. That's how I feel.
Hey, Price got a piece of one of those.
Whatever. 3 posts and two body goals for Canada. Just say.
anyway, and then after that, I didn't do too much. I went to one preseason game in Montreal against Ottawa, again with Mike. He came with me, and that was fun. The Habs lost, but it was good. It went to overtime. It was fourth. It was a fun game to watch. But then, just watching some of the games after that, the time they beat the game that Habs beat the Bruins, where Carr had just a nasty goal for the game winner, and then the game against the second game against the Leafs in the preseason. The first game wasn't very good, but the second game against the Leafs in the preseason was just so much fun to watch, because anytime you beat the Leafs 6-1, it's fun. But again, Radulov and Galchenyuk together on that one goal had a nasty play, and then Lehkonen with like a wrist shot so fast that I don't think anybody could see. It was just a lot of fun to see that there might be some bright spots this year with Carey Price coming back, and we're going to get to see some interesting new players. I'm excited to see what Sergachev can turn into, because what I saw from him in the preseason was pretty great. He's a great puck-moving defenseman. He's young and he's fast, which God knows we're going to need now that PK Subban is gone. And also, Nathan Beaulieu seems to have really stepped up his game now that he's kind of got the chance to be a number one pairing defenseman. I don't really know that he is that quality of a defenseman, but he certainly has a chance to prove it now if he can. So yeah, I'm just excited for first game on Thursday. I think it is against Buffalo. It should be a win, but we'll see. We always never really know with the Habs. But anyway, thanks, and I'll see you guys next time.